Hi, I'm Dimple, your health and spiritual wellness mentor. This message was generated fresh on January 8, 2026, 2027. The secret to stopping afternoon cravings forever. You're not weak. Your blood sugar dropped 75 points in 90 minutes. It's 3 p.m. You're sitting at your desk trying desperately to focus on work. But all you can think about is food. The vending machine down the hall. The cookies in the break room. The candy jar on your colleague's desk. You're obsessing over food even though you ate lunch just 2 hours ago. You feel ashamed. Weak. Like you have no self-control. Here's the truth that will change everything. You don't have a willpower problem. You have a blood sugar problem. And once you understand what's actually happening in your body, the cravings stop. The afternoon craving cascade. Afternoon cravings aren't random. They follow a completely predictable physiological pattern based on what you ate for lunch and when you ate it. Let me walk you through exactly what happened to your body. 12 p.m., you ate lunch. Let's say you had what seems like a reasonable lunch, a turkey sandwich on whole wheat bread, a small bag of chips, and a cookie for dessert. Maybe 600 calories total. Nothing crazy. But here's what you actually consumed from a blood sugar perspective: approximately 65 to 75 grams of fast-digesting carbohydrates with moderate protein and minimal fat. 12:30 p.m., blood sugar peaks. All those carbs broke down into glucose rapidly. Your blood sugar shot from your baseline of about 95 up to 170 within 30 minutes. Your pancreas detected this spike and immediately released a large bolus of insulin to bring it back down. 1:30 p.m., the rapid descent begins. That insulin did its job efficiently, maybe too efficiently. Your blood sugar isn't just coming back down to normal. It's plummeting. From 170 down to 95 in just 1 hour. You've lost 75 points of blood glucose in 60 minutes. Technically you're still in normal range. But your brain doesn't care about absolute numbers. It cares about the rate of change. 2:30 p.m., your brain panics. From your brain's evolutionary perspective, this rapid drop in available fuel looks like an emergency. Your brain runs almost exclusively on glucose, and it just watched its fuel supply drop by 44% in 1 hour. Your brain responds by releasing 3 types of hormones. Stress hormones, cortisol and adrenaline, to mobilize stored glucose. Hunger hormones, ghrelin, to make you seek food immediately. Reward hormones, dopamine anticipation, to make food thoughts irresistible. 3 p.m., the cravings hit hard. Now you're sitting at your desk, supposedly working. But your brain is screaming at you to eat. And notice what you're craving. You're not craving grilled chicken and broccoli. You're not thinking about a salad. You're obsessing over cookies, candy, chips, crackers, pure fast-acting carbohydrates. This isn't a character flaw. This is your survival system doing exactly what it evolved to do, desperately seeking quick glucose to restore what it perceives as dangerously low blood sugar. The hormonal hijack. When your blood sugar crashes, 3 specific hormones take over your decision-making. Ghrelin, the hunger hormone. Ghrelin levels surge dramatically after a blood sugar crash. This hormone creates that desperate, gnawing hunger that feels almost painful. It makes you think about food constantly and obsessively. Studies show ghrelin can increase by 30 to 50% during a blood sugar crash. This isn't normal hunger, this is emergency hunger signaling. Cortisol, the stress hormone. Your body interprets rapid blood sugar drops as a stress event. Cortisol rises to help mobilize stored glucose. But cortisol also does something else. It specifically drives cravings for high-calorie comfort foods. This is why stress and blood sugar crashes both make you want ice cream, cookies, and pizza, foods that combine sugar and fat. Your cortisol-hijacked brain believes these will solve the emergency fastest. Dopamine, the anticipation chemical. Your brain has learned that sugar raises blood sugar quickly. Just thinking about cookies or candy triggers dopamine release in anticipation of that blood sugar boost. This is why food cravings feel so compelling and why it's so hard to think about anything else. Your brain's reward system is telling you that cookie is the solution to your current biological crisis. You're not fighting willpower. You're fighting a 3-hormone hijacking of your entire nervous system. The 4 craving types. Not all afternoon cravings are created equal. Here's how to identify what's driving yours. Type 1, blood sugar crash craving. Comes on suddenly within 15 to 30 minutes. Feels urgent, almost panicky. Specific craving for sweets or refined starches. Accompanied by fatigue, brain fog, difficulty concentrating, sometimes shakiness. Solution: protein and fat snack immediately, handful of almonds with string cheese. Type 2, habitual craving. Happens at the exact same time every day. Not particularly urgent or intense. You could easily distract yourself from it. More of an automatic behavior than true hunger. Solution: replace the habit, take a walk instead of visiting the vending machine. Type 3, emotional craving. Triggered by specific emotions, stress, boredom, loneliness, frustration. Want very specific comfort foods. Eating doesn't fully satisfy the craving. Often accompanied by mindless eating. Solution: address the underlying emotion, not the craving. Type 4, nutritional deficiency craving. Persistent cravings that don't respond to eating. Craving very specific foods repeatedly, chocolate, red meat, salt. Solution: consider checking magnesium, iron, vitamin D, B vitamins. The vast majority of afternoon cravings are type 1 blood sugar crashes masquerading as lack of willpower. The prevention strategy. You cannot willpower your way through a hormonal hijacking. But you can prevent the hijacking from ever happening. Prevention 1, rebalance your lunch. Instead of turkey sandwich, bread and meat and cheese, plus chips and cookie, equals 70% carbohydrates, 20% protein, 10% fat. Try large salad with grilled chicken, avocado, nuts, olive oil, and a small whole grain roll. Equals 30% carbs, 40% protein, 30% fat. Same total calories. Dramatically different blood sugar response. The increased protein and fat slow glucose absorption. Instead of spiking to 170 and crashing to 95, you might peak at 135 and gently return to 105. No 75-point drop equals no hormonal panic equals no cravings. Prevention 2, walk immediately after lunch. Set a non-negotiable 10-minute walk on your calendar from 12:30 to 12:40 p.m. every single day. This post-meal movement acts like a glucose sponge. Your muscles pull 20 to 30% of your lunch glucose directly from your bloodstream before it can spike you dramatically. Smaller spike equals smaller crash equals dramatically reduced cravings. This one habit can eliminate afternoon cravings for many people. Prevention 3, strategic preemptive snack. At 2:30 p.m. before the 3 p.m. crash hits, eat a small planned snack. 10 to 12 raw almonds. 1 string cheese. Half an apple with 1 tablespoon almond butter. 1 hard-boiled egg. Notice the pattern, protein and fat with minimal carbs. This maintains stable blood sugar through your vulnerable 3 p.m. window. You're preventing the crash rather than reacting to it. Prevention 4, hydration protocol. At 2 p.m., drink 16 full ounces of water. Set a phone reminder. Dehydration mimics hunger and amplifies cravings. Many times what feels like desperate food cravings at 3 p.m. is actually severe dehydration from not drinking enough all day. The emergency protocol. What if you're already in the throes of intense 3 p.m. cravings? Here's your emergency response. Step 1, immediate hydration, 2 minutes. Drink 16 ounces of water quickly. Wait exactly 5 minutes. Often this alone reduces craving intensity by 30 to 40%. Step 2, protein and fat, not carbs, 5 minutes. Eat 10 almonds and a piece of string cheese. Or a hard-boiled egg. Or turkey slices with avocado. Do not eat cookies, candy, chips, or crackers. Yes, these will satisfy the immediate craving, but they'll create an even bigger crash and worse cravings in 90 minutes. You'll be right back here but worse off. Step 3, move your body, 5 minutes. Walk around your building. Do 20 squats in your office. Climb stairs. Any movement for 5 minutes. Movement stabilizes blood sugar and reduces stress hormones almost immediately. It gives your rational brain a chance to come back online. Step 4, wait 15 minutes. After water and protein and movement, set a timer for 15 minutes and return to work. The hormonal urgency fades quickly once you've given your body what it actually needs, hydration and steady fuel. After 15 minutes, 80% of people find the craving has completely passed. If you still genuinely want something sweet after 15 minutes, you can have a small portion. But you're now making a choice rather than responding to a hormone-driven emergency. The mindset shift. Stop telling yourself, I have no willpower with afternoon cravings. Start telling yourself, my lunch composition created a blood sugar crash. Tomorrow I'll prevent it. This isn't a moral issue. It's not about being strong or weak. It's pure biochemistry. You're not defective, your lunch needs adjustment. The long-term transformation. When you consistently prevent blood sugar crashes over 3 to 4 weeks, something remarkable happens. Your baseline hunger hormones normalize. Your brain stops expecting the 3 p.m. crash. Your cravings become rare exceptions rather than daily battles. But you must be consistent. 1 week isn't enough to reset your hormonal patterns. You need 3 to 4 weeks of stable blood sugar for your body to trust that the crashes won't happen anymore. Conclusion. You don't have weak willpower. You're not lacking discipline. You're not addicted to sugar. You're experiencing the completely predictable result of unstable blood sugar creating hormonal chaos. Fix the blood sugar instability, and the cravings fix themselves automatically. Starting tomorrow at lunch. Add more protein, double what you usually eat. Add healthy fats,